All right, cool.
Welcome everyone to the Gaikokukokujin Podcast. I'm your host Pop, and we got Willymane over here, fresh to death. He just got a fade on his Don Flamingo-ish right now, on the champagne poppy-ish right now, feeling himself. We got a Grandmaster Shag over here with his hoodie look. Every one of us is fresh right now, except for me. I'm bumming it out. But that's neither here nor there.
With the goat in the
back. Anyways, guys, we're a podcast all about everything blurred, whether that's comics, anime. We also talk about social issues, lifestyle, and we do self-improvement. If you think you like something like that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But anyways, guys, we're going to talk about this new anime, or not rather a new anime, but a new addition to this old anime called Baki Hanma, Son of Orge. And for those of you who are familiar with Baki, it's a really old anime about it's pretty much a shonen anime, but we'll kind of get into it after we kind of go around and tell each one of our thoughts about this new addition to the Baki series. So I'm gonna give the floor to Graham first. What do you think about this new addition to the Baki legacy?
So first question, it's a new one?
It's a new season. All right, so we'll just pass it back to me.
No, real quick. No. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, that got me excited. Like, so what I want is to explain what it is, because I've watched Baki from beginning to the most current on Netflix. Baki is my that's my show. But I'm saying, I didn't know they released something new. So can you just explain that part to me? Like what it is, like what is it about, like the basics?
I got you.
Let's go to Will first.
Okay. So Baki, I guess they're leading up to the fight between Baki and his dad. His dad's the ogre, everybody knows, most diabolical dude out here. Yeah. Black Force energy all day long, don't even care. But so I was talking to my homeboy about it, and I haven't even seen it yet, but apparently it sounds like they're like kind of backtracking maybe and leading up to it, so it might be like a prequel is what I'm hearing.
Kind of, no, not really a prequel. So basically the show is about, or this iteration of the show, he's finally got accepted to his father, because from the original, like, Baki is always trying to be on the same level as his father. He's trying to even just get an invitation to fight him, right, to prove that he's worthy. So I guess, not to spoil it too much for the guys or for the guys and girls that haven't seen it yet, he pretty much becomes worthy to become his father's opponent. So he is going to go to prison. Spoiler alert, he's going to go to a prison, and he's going to fight a certain number of pretty much superhuman people that we've seen in the series such far.
So is it taking off after the original, the original?
It's taken off after the Netflix one.
Okay, so that's the thing is, like, if you've seen that, then you know that. Yeah, I mean,
can we just say spoilers? No. Can we just say spoilers and talk about it? Like, I hate this whole let's not really talk about it in detail.
We can talk about. I mean, at this point, if you haven't seen the first Baki, I recommend you watching it no matter what, because it's still a show that I would watch even if I knew what happened. And truthfully, since we're going into the second season, there's not really anything spoiled.
This is like the fourth season. This is like season 4 of Baki. So you have Baki. Well, I'm Baki, saying like the second one. Well, Baki 2020, Baki 2015, Baki 2017. You have the Netflix series, and then you got the Netflix series part 2. Like, you are way behind. Like, I'm like, we just really gonna ruin it by like beating around the bush all the time, and we could just talk about Baki. I mean,
we can talk about it, to be honest.
Just put spoiler right here. It's about to get really. If you ever plan on watching Baki and you don't like spoilers, from this point on, do not watch, because I'm about to.
Because you can't really not talk about Baki, so
like.
So what do you guys think about it? Like this new,
I thought it was dope that so at the end of the first, or the Netflix one, how the prisoners were literally training while they were like pretty much in their vegetated state. and then it ended. I was like, oh, they're all coming back. I was like, yeah, this is dope, because the prisoners were dope. Like, they were most diabolical, like, villains that I've seen in a while. And it sucked that you thought that they were dead or they were done, and then all of a sudden it's like, yo, this anomaly's happening again. Like, they've been training this entire time and they're not really just like done. The tournament was dope. How Baki came back was dope, like, from being sick and everything like that. So I'm super excited about this show, like, hands down, period. Like,
y'all just
I'm
made
ready
my day.
for Baki.
What do you think about?
I'm definitely watching that this weekend.
I'm about to binge watch it. Like, I'm not even joking. As soon as we get off, like, this is the thing I'm doing today, is watching this. Like Baki has been.
I might not go see Venom.
It's like Baki has been one of my favorite animes, like, for years. Like I started watching it back in like it was like 5 years ago or so, whatever. But like, one of my friends had recommended it because I was watching Hajime Ippo. But it's like
GOAT status. Anyways.
But Baki is literally, it's like Rocky. Like, when you sit down and you watch a Rocky movie, you know what you're getting. It's not always like a bad story. It's like you do kind of get some kind of a twist, but you're not there for like plot. You know what I mean? Like, there's not gonna be no crazy twist, nothing. It's like a straightforward dudes fighting what's about to happen. And as like Will was talking about, the prisoner arc was, I hated the way it looked. I'll be honest. I do not like this new look. It's kind of too clean. Like, the grittiness of Baki, like the first ones, I would say like the 2015 is probably my favorite way it looked, because it was like cleaned up, but it wasn't like kind of like,
it was like the old style anime, but like not.
Yeah,
like it was
exactly. Yeah,
not like Dragon Ball Z Kai, but like in between, like Kai and the original.
So they took like the grittiness off the lines and like clean it up. So it's like, so, but the story elements, in a sense, like, it was pretty much what I wanted. Like, they still came with that same like crazy energy, like, and like Baki. So I'm telling y'all, I'm excited. Like, Baki potentially fighting his father in this arc, because we've been waiting for it forever.
Yeah,
like,
and that's gonna be. That's gonna be a fight. Like,
that's gonna be a fight. Like, if they do it, like, yo, that's like the reason why it's good is because I don't even know what to expect, because I just don't feel like we've seen his dad fight at full potential.
No, we haven't.
Not
really.
Yeah, so
you're talking about the fight against the Chinese.
That was the closest.
The old dude, yeah.
That was the closest.
But still, he kind of just mopped that dude. At no point that old dude was not gonna win. Like, period.
He did kind of
maybe in his prime.
Long.
He lived a lot longer than everybody else.
I get that, but like, it wasn't. That's why he died in the middle of the fight, because it's just like, he knew what he was doing. He was like, yo, there's no way I survived this. Like, I have to die. And to take pretty much like his pride away, he was just like, I'm dead already. Like, you gonna kill a dead man? Like, so that was like a sly move. It was like, it's a sly move. Like, and he took advantage of that, and that's kind of good, because we all, like, I didn't want to just see him murder this man in the street.
I like the Chinese guy.
Like, like, it wasn't a fair fight, and he knew that, but he wanted to test himself. So I get that. But
I mean, he was like the champion for like 1,000 years. Like, dude was like, but like, so I think that same dude 500 years ago would have gave Yujiro some work. Like, I'm not saying he would have won. I don't know, because Yujiro is a different breed of human in general. Like, but he would have definitely.
I heard somebody saying that he was fighting like a T-Rex, like, or something.
This man has fought a war. Like, this man has like literally broke tanks and helicopters. Like, just when they're landing, he just jumps out. Like, I don't need a parachute. Like I got it, and he'll just hit the ground, and then he walked into the president's office and was like, "What's up?" Like, this man.
I mean, he's literally like, he does whatever he wants, whenever he wants.
That's why I love
the fight between him and Muhammad Ali. That was kind of dope.
That one was fire, because he actually liked Muhammad Ali, because Muhammad Ali kind of like,
exactly,
them hands was
OP.
I mean, that's the GOAT.
Top tier.
Like, that's
top tier.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I like the oath
that
they gave. Yeah, I like the homage that they paid out to him.
Exactly. Like, that was dope. Like,
That was
now,
his son was a whole
Muhammad Ali Jr.
He's a whole asshole.
Yeah. As much as they did him dirty. They did him dirty, bro.
Yeah,
like
they did him hella dirty.
When he tried to take Baki's girlfriend, and then like it was just like, what are you doing, bro? But they was working this man. They was you thought the fight was over? Nah, like run that fade again. I was like, yo, not again. Yo.
They jumped.
They beating the brakes off this man. And then Baki's slight work, like that just like confirmed, like, all right, nobody's beating Baki. Like, it's good.
No, Baki.
I thought Muhammad Ali Jr. like I thought they were building him up to be like fight Baki and
like
bro, that wasn't even
I think that might be it, because he didn't really get counted out, like, so he took that L.
I get that,
but it wasn't like he took that L like convincing.
Well, it was kind of like when the old man stopped his heart. It was like it wasn't. He technically just got disqualified because Baki was literally about to kill this man. Like,
yeah, it was going to straight up kill him, man.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
and that's like, the thing too, is like Baki is like a savage, bro. Like after he got them cheeks, and he was like, "Oh, I'm good now." Like my man, I was like, "Oh, he on a new level." Like I felt that. I was like, "Oh, that man on a new level." My man got him some cheeks. He mad like, yo, this shit hitting different now. Like no cap.
Like cheeks,
but his dad was like real life creeping on him. It was like my man's about to clap some cheeks, and his dad was like, "Oh
yeah." He waited till after though. At least he ain't like cock block him. Then he sat in the trailer like, "You a man now." It's like
that was kind of.
Yo, it's Yujido though. Like Yujido is like, there's no boundaries. Like he's not a villain.
No, not even
give a fuck. Like he just really don't care. Like
literally does whatever he wants.
I think he's just trying to make him the perfect successor. That's all he's trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, every movie like this, like every plot like this is like, I want my son to be greater than me because nobody can beat me. Like when a character is built like that, they're literally built to take an L because it has to be the best fight or else. But that's why I'm kind of hopeful for it, because that means that this fight is going to be like top tier. And the way that they do fights, bro, like, yo, Baki is a must-see anime, like, period.
Yeah, hands down. But I see now with Yuji though, I don't even think it's so like he wants, only way that I would see that he wants Baki to directly be a successor, sorry, is if he has like a disease or something and like he's dying, like, and that would kind of explain why he's constantly he's like,
but he could just be bored.
No,
bored.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's like, I'm just, that was the beginning of the argument.
Oh, that's your, yeah.
Like,
no.
Yeah, like, so it's leading into my actual opinion of Yujido is I think that he just, like, he's fought just about everything. Like, multiple people, single people, like, his friends are, like, the best fighters. Like, the prisoners stand no chance. Like, they're not even, like,
my
in the same
theory,
league. Like,
my theory is, I think there's somebody stronger than him.
There's not. He's literally the strongest creature in the world.
But I'm saying,
they say creature for
you got. I'm saying you got your theory and I got my theory. Like I could see.
I didn't
going
get to finish
in that
my theory.
Where he's
I'm
like,
just saying.
Bro, you. All right, go ahead.
Sounds like it with you. No. Well, that was pretty much it. Like he didn't. Like he's trying to raise somebody with his genetics to be able to fight him. If you look at his son, that's kind of what happened, and he was like, "You weak," but he still invests in Baki. Like, and I think that's the only reason. Like, he puts Baki through these huge, like situations in a sense, like these like life threatening, where he's like, he will sit there and watch him risk his life and will not jump in, like whatever. Like if you die,
well, let Pop. Well, what do you think, Pop?
So overall, in terms of the story, I think is exactly what it is. He's like any other dude. He wants to keep on his legacy. He's the strongest creature. Like this dude has literally killed like dinosaur level threats with his bare hands. Like killed polar bear with his bare hands. I don't care if it's a spoiler. In the first episode, he literally kills like a dinosaur-sized elephant that was like killing and terrorizing people with his bare hands. He fought in a war like bare hands. So he's just trying to continue his legacy. He literally chose Baki's mom because she was rich and she was hot and she had good genetics, so that when Baki grew up, like from could walk, like he was training, like that's all he did. Like he was literally trying to build up a mini-me so that he could have a worthy opponent that he could fight and pretty much take over. For the show in general, I think it's great. Like after this podcast, like hopefully I can sneak in an episode before I go into work. But I think some
going to work.
But overall, yeah, work. But overall, I think I've heard some people hating against Baki. I've heard some people hating against Baki.
Really?
What are you doing, man?
Who?
Will. But my bad.
I got a message.
Yeah, but I heard some people hating against Baki because I guess it has no plot, but it's like you gotta enjoy it for what it is. It's just dudes catching hands. But I don't know. That's just me. I think Baki's pretty good.
Yeah,
people don't like it because it doesn't have a story.
I mean, it does have a story. I want to hope that like there's something bigger than just like them fighting. I mean, even if it ended like that, then what do you do with the Baki series? Like, all right, he beats his dad, and then that's it, essentially.
I think that's what it's leading up to.
But that's like his main goal overall, though.
I guess we can't look at it.
Creature.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there are animes out there that still just end their anime and don't like try to go on forever. Like we talked about Yu Yu Hakusho and how it just ended, and it was like, okay, this is fine. So, I mean, either way, I'm excited about it. I mean, the fight scenes in Baki are pretty dope. In general, I'm excited that the prisoners are coming back, so that's dope.